Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Kaptechpro. In this video, we will learn how to set up multi-factor authentication for user in Office 365. So guys, without any delay, let's get started. So guys, let's first discuss what is multi-factor authentication. So guys, what is multi-factor authentication? It is an authentication system that requires more than one distinct authentication factors for successful authentication. Multi-factor authentication can also be performed using a multi-factor authenticator or by combination of authenticators that provide different factors. Okay friends, so now let's discuss Azure Ready multi-factor authentication methods. First method is something you know, which means typically a password. Now the second method is something you have, such as trusted device that is not easily duplicated, like your phone or hardware key. Now the third method is something you are, which means biometrics like a fingerprint or a face scanner, right? These are the unique identities which cannot be easily duplicated, right? Okay friends, so now let's sign in to Office 365 account and let's see how multi-factor authentication works. Okay friends, so we have logged into Microsoft 365 account. Now we'll click over here and we'll click on admin. In admin center, we'll click on users and now we'll click on active users. So in previous video, when we created custom domain, we have created few users. Then after we have added few more users to this list, and now we have to enable multi-factor authentication. So let's go over there. So you can go to multi-factor authentication from clicking over here, or else you can click on show all. Now click on settings and then click on org settings. Just simply go down and click on multi-factor authentication. Okay, so you can read about multi-factor authentication and then we can click on this link, which is configure multi-factor authentication. Okay friends, so in multi-factor authentication status, you can see we have not enabled multi-factor authentication for any user. So let's go and log in with the credentials of George and let's see while disabling multi-factor authentication how user can log in, and later on when we will enable this, and then we'll see what changes we will see. So let's go to another browser. Okay friends, so we are on another browser and you can see I have entered the email address of George. Now we'll click on next and now we'll provide the password and we'll click on sign in. We'll click on yes. Okay, so we are logging to this account for the very first time, so we'll close this, and as you can see it was very simple to log in. So as we have seen, like we have entered the password and we simply logged in to this email address. Now we'll go back to our admin panel and we'll see while enabling multi-factor authentication what is the authentication method we'll go through, right? So right now we'll sign out from this account and we'll later on sign in. Okay friends, so we are back on multi-factor authentication wizard and now we'll select George. So there are two links, enable and manage user setting. So first of all, click on manage user setting. So you can see you are getting three checkbox. Like first is saying like require selected user to provide contact method again. So we don't want this. The second is delete all existing app password generated by the selected user. Or we also don't want this feature. And like the third, you can check if you want restore multi-factor authentication on all remembered device. So you can check the box if you want any feature. So right now we'll click on cancel and now we'll click on enable. So it's saying you can read this deployment guide if you haven't already, and if the user is not regularly signing in through the browser, we can directly send the multi-factor link, which is here. So now we'll click on enable multi-factor authentication. So you can see update successfully. The multi-factor authentication is now enabled for the selected accounts. So we'll simply click on close. So you can check the status now, it is now enabled. So now let's go back and log in again with the credentials of George. Okay friends, now let's log in, click on next and now let's enter the password and now click on sign in. So you can see help us to protect your account. Simply click on next. Just because of multi-factor authentication, you will redirect to few security features. Okay, so you can see Microsoft Authenticator has opened. Just because we have enabled multi-factor authentication, we are seeing this. So it's saying like on your phone install this app, which is Microsoft Authenticator app. So I have already installed. Now click on next. Now on your cell phone, you have to select whether this is account belongs to your work or school. Then after selecting, click on next. Now you have to scan this code and then simply click on next. So you can see approve the notification we are sending on your app. So we have received that on our cell phone. Then simply click on approve. So you can see on cell phone it is approved, and in desktop it's saying notification approved. Then simply click on next. So you can see great job, you have successfully set up your security info. Click on done and then click on yes. Okay friends, so you can see we have successfully logged in to the account of George. Okay, so you can click over here and now click on Outlook. So you have seen like when we enabled multi-factor authentication, so George has to pass through Microsoft Authenticator app. He has to approve the sign in through the trusted device. Now we click over here and now we click on view account. Okay friends, so now we'll click on security info. Okay friends, so we have enabled multi-factor authentication. So you can see this is our first method of sign in, which is Microsoft Authenticator. You can add the second method. You can click on add method. So you can click over here. So you can see the first method is Authenticator app. We have already logged in with using this method. The second is phone and the third is app password. So let me show you how it works. We'll select the country India and then I will provide the contact number and then simply click on next. So you can see we have just sent a 6-digit code to my contact number, so I have to enter that code over here. After entering the code, click on next. So you can see SMS verified, your phone was registered successfully. Now click on done. Okay friends, so you can see this method is now selected. Now we'll delete the Microsoft Authenticator method. So we'll simply click on delete and we'll click on OK. Right? So you can see the Authenticator app was deleted, and now we'll log out and then again we'll sign in. Let's see what happens. So we click on sign out. Okay. Okay, so now let's again re-enter the password of George. After entering the password, click on sign in. So you can see it is redirecting to us. You can see now enter the code we have texted on your contact number. So we have to enter the code. Okay friends, so after entering the code, click on verify. Right? So it's verifying, click on yes. So as you can see, we have successfully logged into the account of George. So guys, by this way you can enable the multi-factor authentication for your organization and you can allow your users to sign in securely. So that's conclude our video demonstration. For more informative videos, you can check my other video links on the screen and subscribe my channel and press bell icon for more upcoming videos. I will see you guys in next video.